Today in Ensenada, we tried a new restaurant that we hadn't been to before. I don't know how new the restaurant is, but it was new to us. And it's called the 240 Grill. And it was really quite good. I am very spice averse. I don't like spicy food very much. So, I'm often leery of sort of the super authentic food sometimes because also I'm not a big fan of beans and things like that. So, unfortunately, my regular Ensenada place had closed down recently, the Tacos del Sol. So, I needed to find an alternative. And it's a real shame because I really love that place. But so the 240 Grill, it's a little spicy, but I was able to make it work. I had got myself a barbecue shrimp taco. Sam had, what was it, octopus and marlin tacos. The first taco was marlin, the second one was octopus. It wasn't them both in the same one. And he had a beer, Dos Equis. I had 2 bottles of Coke, and that all came to less than $20 Canadian after you convert it. It was 295 pesos, which little Ray math says is 19 something Canadian. So that's really good. There was a guy out there. They're not pushy at all, unlike all those other places. You walk downtown Ensenada, and they're all offering you tons of stuff, and there's a really aggressive sale. They'll follow you for like a solid block as you're walking along, and just constantly try to sell you on things. And I'm not a big fan of that hard sale pitch at all. So when we get to this place, it's a couple blocks out of the sort of the downtown core, but it's still fine. But it gets you away from that sales pitchy environment. And so there's just a nice guy, he was there, he spoke English out front, and he was sort of explaining the menu options and making different offerings and stuff. And they had Wi-Fi, so he was able to give us the Wi-Fi password. And here's a funny thing is I get my barbecue shrimp taco, and I take a picture, and I posted it on the Vacation Impossible Facebook page. If you want to find us on Facebook, we're facebook.com/Vacation Impossible. So I posted the picture there right away, and I tagged the location. And before I was finished eating the taco, the guy had gone in on their Facebook account and clicked the like love button for that. And so I'm finishing up my taco, and he comes by and says, "Hey man, thanks for the review," because I said I recommend it. So I think I had taken a couple of bites, then I posted it, and it was before I had finished that he came by and thanked me for that. So that was pretty cool. So these guys are really they look kind of hole in the wall. They're next to a place called Beto's Chicken, which wasn't open. And so it looks like a tiny little shack almost, but they've got some pretty cutting edge technology with their mobile device. And so they're able to take credit cards and email you the receipt. So that's pretty awesome. And I like the accountability there of having all of that. So that's quite nice. So I do recommend them.